Good morning, He Reigns Church. I'm back after a month long or a little over a month long hiatus. And I will tell you what, this has been one of the most eye-opening experiences. You know, I'm old and I grew up in an era where there were no video games, there was no cell phones, there was nothing. We played outside, we didn't have air conditioning. We didn't have hardly anything like what everyone has today and how kids were raised. And we climbed trees and we ran around through the mountains all day, and no one worried about us because we were home by dark. But I had not even known how dependent upon my phone I had become. I had Verizon. I have Verizon. And when Hurricane Helene hit the southern United States, that's where my Verizon comes out of. It's, I think, Georgia, and Verizon went down. Well, when it came back up, I had no way to make phone calls, and then texting quit. And so I'm on the family plan with my son, and he called Verizon and talked to them, and they tried to do some kind of internal fix on my phone, and it didn't work. And so they had to send me a new one, the one I'm on right now. Well, it needed some kind of iOS update that took hours and hours. And I have satellite because I live out in the boonies, and I didn't have enough whatever I needed to update. So I had to send both my phones to my son in California so he could do the updates and everything. And when I got the phone back day before yesterday, oh my goodness. All of this time I have been without a phone. I did not know any of my passwords. I couldn't get into YouTube. I couldn't get into Facebook. I couldn't get into anything. Well, then when I get my phone back, only the old passwords loaded onto my phone. For some reason, every password I had was an old one. And of course, getting into my Gmail, because it's connected to every account I have, I couldn't get into my Gmail because it kept telling me, because I had that stupid two-factor verification on, which it is off now. So it makes it a whole lot easier, because it kept telling me that it would send me a link to my email, which I couldn't get into. And of course, Google does not have any customer service. You have to just ask the community, which I didn't know how. So I had to get my son on video chat and then get on my computer. And finally, he managed to get one of my emails up, and from there I could get a link to my other emails and got everything. So finally last night, the last step was done, and I finally have everything back that was not on the new phone. And so I kind of feel like a tech genius right now that I was able to get my passwords back. Oh my goodness, it has been an ordeal. And because I couldn't get into my YouTube account, I could not even do videos on my computer. And I did have some terrific insights, though, without a phone. It was like back in the days before there were cell phones. I was seriously considering not even going back to having a phone. I was like, I'll just give me a landline because, but my son insisted. So here I am. I'm back. I'm back. And I am so happy to be back with you. Although this isn't going to be a full video, I'm just trying to let you know that I will probably, starting later this afternoon, I will get what day is this, like Saturday or something? I will get a Torah video out, and then we will be back to normal on Monday. How is that going? And thank you all for waiting, and thank you all for being there for me. And I really do appreciate all of you, every single one of you. And so I hope you have a very blessed day. And we've had some really nice weather here in southeast Oklahoma. We have a lot of summer in southeast Oklahoma, and it usually doesn't start getting cold until after Thanksgiving. And it's certainly not cold now. We have some nice cool nights. We have some nice weather during the day. And if it could stay like this year round, I would be a happy camper. Anyway, John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, so whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And if you don't know Jesus, today is the day. I hope that your day is blessed as mine is, and I hope that you know that God loves you, and so do I.